I'm an online fitness coach, and these are three things that I see other coaches do all the time that absolutely drive me up the wall. Number one is going to be creating a calorie deficit simply by giving a client less food. This approach has never made sense to me. Yes, you need to consume less calories to put yourself in a calorie deficit, but that doesn't mean you need to consume less food volume. So, a great example of what not to do would be taking someone's 300 grams of white rice in their meal plan and pulling it down to 150 grams. A way better approach would be to take that 300 grams of white rice, shift it to 300 grams of potato, or 150 grams of potato and 150 grams of veggies if you need to create an even steeper calorie deficit. What this does is it gives the client the same exact volume of food, but for less calories, because potatoes and veggies are way less calorically dense than something like white rice. Now, number two is going to be prioritizing optimization over adherence. And a great example of this would be exercise selection. Hypothetically, let's say your client loves to do Smith machine squats, but let's say that the hack squat on paper, objectively, is 1% better for hypertrophy, but your client hates hack squats. Should they be doing hack squats? No, because they're not going to be able to push as hard, they're not going to be as motivated to go to the gym, and the overall likelihood of them adhering to their plan is going to be significantly lower than if you just simply program in exercises that not only are effective, but your client also enjoys. So make sure that you're not hyper fixating on optimization and considering adherence. Now, number three is going to be creating meal plans with just purely a macronutrient approach. Protein, carbs, fats, calories, these are important, but so many coaches neglect micronutrients, healthy fats, omega-3 to omega-6 balance, probiotics. I've seen so many meal plans that are just chicken and rice, beef and rice, chicken and rice, protein shake. This is going to result in your client having cravings, low energy, poor biomarkers, just an overall bad time in general. So take a more widespread approach of considering your macros and considering your calories, but also looking at nutrition from a whole, not just how can we create a calorie deficit, how can we create a calorie surplus. So obviously everybody has different coaching styles, there's different ways that work for different people, but overall these are three general practices that I don't necessarily recommend as the best ways to go about coaching.